For 3 days, Kenyans were fixated on U.S. President Barack Obama, watching his every move, hanging onto his every word. And so when he took to the podium at the Safaricom Kasarani Arena, he was, well, coming home.
And of course, I'm the first Kenyan American to be president of the United States. That goes without saying. I love you back. I do.
As he made his grand return, he touched down aboard the luxurious fortress that is Air Force One. But this has not always been the case. You see, while this time he got to be received by the head of state, his first visit was memorable for all the wrong reasons.
When I arrived at Kenyatta Airport, the airline had lost my bags. That doesn't happen on Air Force One. They always have my luggage on Air Force One.
Clearly, Obama displays his Kenyan roots in different ways. He shares this with First Lady Margaret Kenyatta, but he was a little concerned about another member of the Kenyatta family.
And maybe the First Lady of Kenya is going to win one soon. I told the president he has to start running with his wife. We want him to stay fit.
This was the second time that he made this reference at a State House dinner where he learned to do this. Even though it looked like he was doing the American version dance, the shuffle. But be that as it may, he was fitting in with every step. He was in step with his culture, in harmony with his roots. He is, after all, Kenyan. Or is he?
I suspect that some of my critics back home are suggesting that I'm back here to look for my birth certificate. That is not the case.
Yet the master orator faced a daunting task, and oddly so. No doubt about it, he left many fired up.
So I want to know, are you fired up? Ready to go? Fired up? Ready to go? Let's go change the world. Thank you, everybody.
But he wasn't ready for this surprise back home.
Mama Sarah speaks Swahili and Luo, and I speak neither. And so Alma was serving as a translator. And I think about a half a day had passed before suddenly she turns to Alma and says something. And Alma starts laughing, and I said, "What'd she say?" She says, "He goes to Harvard. If he's so smart, how come he can't talk to his grandmother?" Which was a good point.
But whenever you're famous, of course you will suddenly have an influx of family.
There are cousins and uncles and aunties that show up that you didn't know existed, but you're always happy to meet.
From the land of his father, President Barack Obama takes back home an integral piece of Kenya, the language.
Thank you, Jambo. Niaje, Wasi. How are you? Asante sana. Mungu abariki Kenya.
Willis Raburu, Citizen TV, Nairobi.